But JP talk too much talking about some.
Let me drive the bus.
You gotta drive bus now. Now we're bus down. Come on. This song's unironically hard. I don't care what anyone says. This like Offset killed that shit. Blueface killed that shit. Like this song was tough. Niggas was listening to this on the bus.
School bus until around the 8th grade, when my parents' schedule at work, made a little shift. And when I tell you the amount of chaos that I've seen for those times that I've read
bus
the school
down.
bus, boy,
Nah, it's like bus
it
down.
was chaotic. Now I didn't get access to the full chaos.
Nah,
until
it
I
should
got
be
into
going
high
on the
school.
school bus for real,
And I didn't have
for real.
access to said chaos in the morning because my parents would drop me off at school at the butt crack of dawn of 6 o'clock. Because my dad had to go to work at like 7 or something. And
I remember there was these two big guys, like these two fat guys. Well, I wouldn't say fat. Fat is kind of exaggerating. They were like big boned, right? And they was fighting. They're at the front of the bus, right? And I shit you not, that shit was shaking. I shit you not, that shit was shaking, bro. I must have been like grade 5. We must have been going to like a museum or some shit. Two big-eyed kids started fighting, and I swear to God, the world was shaking.
And he would drop me off at school at 6. And I'd just be sitting there lonely waiting for my friend Joe to come. Now, the times that I did ride the school bus in the afternoon and after school, Jesus Christ, the things I've seen on that school bus, bro. I was also asked out by a 19-year-old trans guy while I was 17
What?
on the after school bus, but we'll get into that later. Today, we're gonna get into a couple of points as to why the bus was just absolute chaos. Now, like I said earlier, I didn't start riding the school bus until the 8th grade. My parents' work schedule got changed, and
Chat, y'all fuck with this angle?
And at that time, I went to the same school with my cousin. So I would get off at his bus stop and then wait at his house until my mom comes to pick me up. But that changed in high school since I could walk home by myself.
What's up, Black?
So I just got off the bus stop, talked with him a little, and just walked my ass home. Now, as everybody knows,
Finger on
there's
the
3
trigger.
sections to the school bus. You have the front, the middle, and the hellhole known as the...
This was true for most cases, but sometimes, actually, nah, I feel like this was usually the case. Sometimes the quiet niggas was sometimes in the middle, and they was getting pissed off at the noisy ones, but they couldn't do shit because they was quiet losers. Me, realistically, I was chilling in the front, but I was like a normal person. But I was either at the front or at the back. I don't know.
3 sections to the school bus. You have the front, the middle, and the hellhole known as the back of the bus.
Yeah, the back of the bus
All
is crazy.
degeneracy happened.
I remember one time we were going to the goddamn, it must have been the zoo. And these motherfuckers opened the shit. Opened the back of the bus. And hopped out onto the road. It wasn't going fast or anything. Like we were on like, it wasn't like a highway or anything. It was literally like on like a street road. And like, of course, the bus itself wasn't going that fast. But that shit was crazy. They had to stop the bus and everything. They nagged our shit. We almost got sent back to the school. But then they were like, fuck it, so we're not gonna let this little issue stop the whole ride. But nah, that shit was fucked. They had to get because there was a teacher and there was the bus driver. And those were like the only supervisors really like supervising us essentially. So they had to just move everyone that was in the back, especially the person who jumped, to the front. And the teacher was at the back. And she was just mean-eyeing motherfuckers. Like, if you turned around, she was, ooh, she must have had the Sharingan the way she was bleeding into your soul.
At the beginning, I used to sit in the front or anywhere near my cousins would sit. And he would either sit in the middle or the back. Now, the front of the bus is where all the quiet kids decide to sit.
You had to be quiet in the front of the bus because the bus driver would get pissed. I remember the bus driver cussing motherfuckers.
There's the people who just want to get on the bus, get off the bus, and go home. That's all they want. They want nothing to do with whatever random shit's happening in the back. I used to be one of those kids. But as my journey of taking the bus home continued, I slowly inched my way near the back of the bus to eventually where I was sitting in the middle. Now, the middle of the bus is where the nosy people sit. You sit in the middle section of the bus to either be nosy or if you're neutral in whatever random shit's happening.
That's true.
Now, if you sit in the middle,
I can't lie, y'all. Motherfuckers is neutral.
Bus, that's where all the nosy people sit. They don't want to be involved, but they want to know what's happening. I was one of those people. Now, the back of the bus is the back of the bus. Everybody knows what the back of the bus is like and what chaos.
Back of the bus is the same thing as back of the class.
But I'm going to tell you guys some of the things that be happening.
Straight thugs and hooligans.
There's something that could put a stop to most of these, and it's the bus driver. Depending on your bus driver, the whole bus ride could either be absolute chaos or just a quiet bus ride home. I don't think I've ever seen an in-between. And when you have a substitute bus driver, oh boy, that's when it gets fun. When you have a substitute bus driver, it's like hell itself decides to be unleashed onto the whole bus. It doesn't matter if you're in the front, middle, or back. It's pure chaotic because the original bus driver's not there to tell them to shut the fuck up. Sometimes your bus driver will be super, you know, them people with the clipboards telling you to write your name down so they could make sure you ride the bus. Like, nigga, I'm trying to get home.
Is Adam here? Is Susie here? Is Leroy here? Is Shanquisha here?
Home, bro. Move out of the way. I'm trying to keep going home. Oh, weird ass people, bro. I feel bad for whoever had to deal with the bus driver that had the clipboard, bro. Like, I really feel bad for you. Now, you also had the laid back bus drivers who didn't really give a fuck. That's true. I fuck with these bus drivers. As everybody got off the bus and went home. I remember one of my bus drivers, right? All the kids in the back were being loud, cussing, and making all that noise. He gets on the PA, right? And here he goes. Hey, y'all, quit all that fucking cursing back there. I'm like, bro, is this nigga serious, bro? You just cursed telling us to stop cussing. Yeah, he would do that all the time, trying to make us to stop making all that noise. And it would work, because he's a big black dude with cornrows. Who wouldn't listen to what the nigga says? Oh, yeah, I'm listening. Was one of the many nuances that came with the bus, bro. Like, depending
big
on
black
the time
and cornrows,
bus,
that's BBC.
Different experience. I know damn well the morning bus wasn't the same as the regular school bus and then the after school bus. That's a whole different debacle. Now the regular school bus, when the school ends, right? Now that was chaotic. That's when all the fights happen, because the kids want to fight, and they don't want to fight on campus. So they get on the bus, on whoever's bus it is, and they get off at a bus stop and start bumping. But the after school,
there's always those goddamn bus drivers that just decide to stand up and just start. Motherfuckers ain't hearing all that shit. This is the thing, right? Yo, first impression is everything. If motherfuckers have to wait for you to get up and do all this, the respect is not there. If people like, bro, I swear. I don't know like exactly how you would do it, but it's happened sometimes where I'd hop on the bus and just see the bus driver and just know they wasn't with that. They was not with that shit at all, bro. So I'm chilling. I'm like cooling. I'm not trying to be as loud. Like, I'm trying my best to be as quiet as I can. I'm vibing. But if on the first impression, you kind of look like I could get away with being a little bit loud, motherfuckers will annoy you the whole trip. It's all about first impression, bro. I don't know what this guy's first impression was necessarily, but the fact that he's standing up and feeling the need to nag everyone is kind of telling.
On whoever's bus it is, and they get off at a bus stop and start bumping.
These motherfuckers did not respect them in the beginning.
That was something else. That was the one that was more prominent. Because I was in band, I was always taking the after school bus home. And the amount of things I've seen on that school bus when I was, oh my God, the amount of things that I've seen, bro. Because there's such a random combination of kids on that one bus. You have the nerdy kids that stayed after school to work on their homework or whatever random shit, right? Those kids sat in the front. And then you had the various other clubs that was in the school, bro. Basketball, football, track, band, theater, even theater, dude. All these kids were jumbled up into one bus. And you already know that meant chaos. The football players, basketball players, and soccer players, right? They'd come on the bus smelling like a hot taco.
Oh shit.
And you just have to deal with it. And you can't spray perfume or nothing because
I was on the swim team and on the ball team. If you fought the ball team, I mean, I get it's good competition. It's good competition because ball fellas smell like straight skunk. But swim motherfuckers. Now, this is the thing, right? Swim is like a 50-50 chance, right? Because before you swim, there's of course a shower, and then after you swim, you have to go back into the shower. So if you're doing everything good, technically speaking, you should leave the shower smelling at least okay. You should, like, there's water and all that stuff. I mean, basketball's the same thing, but the niggas is not. I feel like it's more. I don't know what it is. I just felt like the swim team was just more clean. Like they would pack like shampoo and conditioner and all that shit. Basketball niggas is not packing no shampoo and conditioner. They're only packing Axe body spray and they think like an Old Spice, like and that's it. And they have like a little like Vaseline on their side too. Like okay, I see you, but like I don't know, man. It's
gonna smell worse. You just have to sit there and deal with it.
Yo, I remember some ball niggas was even taking a shower. Like they would play the game and they would just go straight to class. Now that was hell. That was depths of hell.
Ass until you get off the bus. The theater kids and other art clubs were probably there doing some weird shit. And any normal student that's on that bus, that's bad for you. You also had niggas just smoking a pack in the back of the bus, like the bus driver won't notice the smell. And it was always loud. Like there was no other settings on that bus. It was just loud, and that was it. One of the wildest things I've ever seen on a school bus happened on the after school bus. Now I was done with band. You know, we get on the school bus, and you know, we're on our way home, noisy as usual. And I'm pretty sure it was around the daylight saving times where you know, it get dark quicker. So there I was near the back of the bus, and I think they were playing Truth or Dare or some shit. So that was daring somebody to do something. And I'm just hearing noises in the back. So I moved closer, right? And I kid you not, bro. They were trying to get somebody to lick this girl's nipples.
What did he say?
What?
And it got worse from there, bro. You thought that would be the worst of it. It got worse. I turned my ass around because I didn't want to be part of that, right? But then I hear more noise in the back, and I'm like, God damn it, what the fuck is going on now?
Yeah, you gotta pay attention now.
Jesus Christ. Somebody was getting eaten out, bro. When I tell you that shit was wild, bro. I was like, there is no way you're doing this on the fucking school bus. Like, bro, these kids have no shame. And I could have sworn they got somebody to leave the school bus.
Nah, this ghost gif is so funny to me. Nigga look out of it, man.
Like, bro, these
That's how we look in the Discord.
kids have no shame.
Just like,
I could have sworn they got somebody to lick the school bus windows, but
I beg your pardon.
that
beg
was
your
just
pardon.
that happened. When I tell you, by the time I got off that bus ride, I was traumatized, bro. I was, bro, because they was out there sucking toes and everything, bro.
What's up, Con?
These dares that they were giving people were
I remember
wild.
that
I remember
before
getting
I
off
come
that
in
bus ride
last.
and just thinking, this has to be the climax, right? There's nothing worse that
There's
could happen
nothing worse
to me
than
while
that.
on this while riding the bus. If only I knew what came next. Now this next
No
story
way.
was just baffling, bro. I don't even know how.
No
I
way,
got
no
to
way,
that
no way,
point.
no way.
But it started off at school. Now I don't know if you remember me mentioning my friend Joe, but usually I'm walking around lunch with.
I feel like everyone's had a
him
friend
and
named
a
Joe.
Little group of friends. Now while walking around the school, we used to notice this dude, right, with a whole lot of burn marks, like, you know, a burn victim. But bro, when I tell you this dude looked like he did not belong in high school, bro, I really mean it. The dude looked like a grown-ass man. And we be joking about that. Not the burning part, but like the fact that this dude looked too grown to be in high school. Now, as I got off the bus,
12 years old.
I noticed, hey, yo, this nigga rides the same bus as me. And then as I get off my bus stop, right, he gets off the same stop and goes into the same community I do. And I'm like, huh? What? Okay. I didn't pay too much attention to it. And then one day I get off band practice. I get on the bus, and this time I was sitting in the front because I just wanted to go home, bro. After a hard ass band practice, I just
want to
take
go
my ass
home, bro.
and maybe eat some food. While I was sitting on the left side of the bus, I noticed he's sitting right across from me on the right side. I didn't pay attention to it. I was probably making beats on my phone or something. And then I noticed this man is showing me something on his phone. I look up,
That's
and the
creepy.
text that is written on that phone almost gave me a heart attack.
What was it?
The text said, hey. I looked at him awkwardly and was like, hi. He asked me for my name, right? I was like, yeah, my name is blank. And he was like,
That's
oh, yeah,
weird.
My name's, I don't even remember the dude's name. I thought he was just, you know, trying to be friendly to the guy, you know, that's sitting right across from him. And he started talking to me, telling me about how he's a transgendered female to male. I think it was after he escaped his burning house or something like that. Now, our conversation finished for a little minute. And then the next text that this man shows me on his phone almost sent my ass flying out the window of the school bus. When I tell you I was so fucking terrified, bro, I looked up and the text on his phone, and the text reads, I think you're cute.
Oh my god, I shouldn't laugh, but that's funny, bro. That's funny, bro. That's crazy. Chat, I told you about the time, this is like in grade 11. A gay nigga paid me to kiss him. No, not kiss. Whoa. I completely twisted that around. A gay nigga paid me to hug him, but then he kissed me. Okay, now that I mentioned, I gotta tell the whole story. So, okay, this might have been grade 10, actually. This is in grade 10. There's this lanky gay nigga, but him being gay is irrelevant. I mean, it's kind of relevant for this because he kissed me, but I mean, I have no issue with him being gay or whatever. So he was gay, right? And then he was like, yo, if you hugged me, I'll give you $20. And it was in the hallway, and this must have been lunch, right? So I was like, I mean, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm a heterosexual male, right? Whatever, I'll hug you. $20? Hey, I'm what, 15 years old at this time? I'm taking $20. I'm taking $20. I'm taking it. It's mine. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I went, hugged him, and then as I'm hugging him, I'm literally reaching for the $20. I grabbed it, and then right when I touched it, he kissed me right on the forehead, bro. He kissed me right on the forehead. Now, of course, I got startled. I pushed the motherfucker off me. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I feel like everyone would do that. Startled, like a random person come and kiss you on the forehead. You get the hell off me. Like, who? And then I'm like looking at it, and then I'm like, hold up. Like I was really debating, like, should I like throw hands with this motherfucker? Like, ooh. The thing is, like, I don't know, man. I just didn't feel right. I just didn't feel right because he was like on the slower side, and like, no offense, but he was gay. I just didn't feel right with putting my hands on him. I just didn't want to. Like, I was like, yo, you hella weird for that, Gango, and I just walked away. I don't know. I don't think I would have gotten any like props for beating is slow the proper term? I don't know. Like he was slightly on the slower side. He was like, you know, it was respected. He was in classes and shit. I don't think I would have gotten any respect for beating a slow gay nigga ass. I don't think I would have gotten any respect for that. I think niggas would have actually hated me for that. I think they would have actually banished me from the school. So like, meanwhile I'm thinking like, yo, should I throw hands with him? I'm also thinking about what's next. Like in the span of 5 seconds, I'm literally thinking of like how this could like shape my life. Like, what if I hit him so hard and he die? And now I'm known as the nigga who killed the slow gay nigga. Like, I just don't feel right. I couldn't hold that in my conscience. Like I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. And then I was also thinking on the other side. What if I swing hands with him and he low-key get the up on me and beat my ass? Now I just got beat by a slow gay nigga. Like, do I win? Do I win? Do I win?
What? What I tell you, I would have
Perfect response to what I just said, bro. Perfect response, Russell Russ, bro.
jump out the window. I was like, oh shit, I do not know.
Yeah, was there any winning in there?
This man talking about so I'm cute, bro. You 19. I'm like 17, bro.
Wait,
First of all, I'm in panicking mode. I don't know what to do. He talking about something you like.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation, bro. Nah, he kissed me right on the forehead, bro.
I don't know what to do. He's trying to talk to me. I'm scrolling through my phone. I'm trying to find a picture of my best friend.
Nah, you definitely did me like how parents be tucking in their bed at night.
Immediately showed him the
Kiss me on the forehead like he my mama.
I'm in a relationship. I'm sorry. And weirdly enough, right after I said that, bro, like not even a minute later, we reached my bus stop. I got off the bus, bro,
and he got off too.
I called my best friend. I was like, hey, yo, bro, you won't believe this. This nigga just asked me out, talking about something. I'm cute. And I got her ass laughing at me, talking about something. Oh, I should have dated him. I was ready to throw my shoe at her next time I saw her. And she goes talking about some, damn, JP, you pulling everyone, even transgenders. I'm like, bro, don't shut the fuck up and get out of my ears, bro. I'm calling you to tell you about my struggles right here, and you talking about something.
Laughing at you. That's a true friend, though.
I was like, there's nothing weirder that's ever gonna happen on the school bus again. This has to be the peak, bro. And it was. I mean, after a couple more fights that happened on the bus, but yeah, that was about it. That was the peak. That was the most
fights on the bus are always funny.
Happened to me on the school bus. Getting asked out by a transgender guy. It was wild. 10 out of 10 would not want to be in that position again. So yeah, the school bus was a chaotic ass ride, and I'm so glad I never have to do that again. I have a car now. Bye.
This is a funny video, JP. This is a funny video, bruh. Yo, that was a funny ass video. You just take the bus down. Now take bus down. A trick my cat can do.
Go on, Lily. Do the thing. Come on. You can do it.
Come on, Lily. Okay, pussy.
girl, Lily. Good girl.
Okay. Killed that
Good
shit.
girl.
Kill that shit. Went right back to being a normal cat too. I hate cats. I hate cats. I love my cat, but I hate cats in general.